Welcome back. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to tell you about a massive change in the manufactured housing industry that just took place. Over the last 6 months, I've been doing periodic updates on manufactured home prices to help potential buyers navigate what has been a very crazy year. The information I have is at the dealer level, so everything happening behind closed doors at the factory remains a mystery. Or so I thought. Earlier this week, a monster deal took place between two factory titans, Cavco Industries and the Commodore Corporation, to the tune of $153 million. This deal led me down a rabbit hole of information which blows a lot of the things I've been wondering about manufactured home factories wide open. What I'm going to do is tell you about the acquisition, look at the profit of a manufactured home factory as a whole and per house. Then I'm going to tell you what I think it means for the entire manufactured home industry. So let's do it. For anyone wondering the state of the manufactured home industry, let me throw a few numbers your direction. It was reported earlier this week that Cavco Industries is acquiring the Commodore Corporation for a whopping $153 million. And get this, they're financing the purchase with cash on hand. That's great, but who are these companies and why do we care? Cavco Industries is the company behind some of the most popular manufactured home brands in America. Maybe you've heard of Fleetwood, Palm Harbor, Fairmont Homes, Friendship Homes, Chariot Eagle, or Destiny Homes. Across all those companies, they have 20 factories, 40 company-owned retail stores, 4,700 employees, and sold 14,214 homes last year. Think about that for a second. 14,214 homes in one single year by one company. That's ridiculous. According to the Cavco website, they do it by precision building in controlled indoor environments using comprehensive construction systems and processes where each home is assembled in stages under strict supervision. Those factors enable the production of each home at an attractive value and with shorter completion times than on-site construction methods. When they say shorter completion times, they should really be saying a lot shorter completion times. In their annual report, it was stated that the average home takes 6 days from start to finish inside the factory. That's the same amount of time it takes me to set up a dresser from IKEA. As far as manufacturers go, they're definitely one of the big players along with Champion Skyline and Clayton Homes, but they aren't big enough. They currently can't keep up with all the homes being ordered. According to their annual report, as of April 3rd, they had a backlog of $603 million worth of homes to be built. I don't have a master's degree in business, but if a company has a backlog of $603 million, I think they got to be doing a few things right. Having a backlog of over $500,000 is a blessing, but it's also a problem because they don't get paid until those homes are built and ready to ship. So if the backlog gets too long, there is a chance that customers will look elsewhere. Enter the Commodore Corporation. The Commodore Corporation is privately owned and family managed with roots dating all the way back to 1952. They're currently the largest independent builder of manufactured and modular homes in America, with homes available in 32 states. They also operate under a variety of names, including Commodore Homes of Indiana, Commodore Homes of Pennsylvania, Colony Homes, Mid-Country Homes, Penn West Homes, and R. Annal Homes. Commodore has 6 manufacturing facilities, 2 retail stores, 1,200 employees, and last year sold 3,700 homes, which generated over $250,000 in revenue. They have a heavy presence in the Midwest, Northeast, and Mid-Atlantic, and for Cavco, the location was a key part of their expansion. The CEO stated, "Commodore's market presence is a strategic extension of our current footprint, providing a platform for additional growth in the Northeast." The entire acquisition and the fact that they're financing the purchase with cash on hand really makes you wonder just how much they actually make per house. Well, you're in luck. After reading about this acquisition, I took an extensive trip down the rabbit hole, and before long, I remembered that Cavco Industries is a publicly traded company, so I don't have to wonder how much money they're making. They're required to tell me. I spent a wild Friday night reading their 2021 annual report. If you're at all interested in buying one of their homes, I would suggest you check it out under the Investor Relations tab on their website. It is quite interesting. The report states that the last fiscal year they had a net income of $76,646,000 and that they sold 14,214 homes. So if we divide 76 mil by 14,000, we get an average profit per home of $5,392.29, which surprised me. Before looking into this, I would have guessed that the average profit per house would have been higher, but I also would have guessed that their total net income would have been lower, if that makes sense. Consider the added 3,700 home capability from the Commodore factories, and from the surface, this looks like a pretty sweet deal for Cavco Industries. But what does it mean for the rest of the manufactured home industry? I like competition. I personally think it's very healthy to have companies competing with each other to earn their customers' business. I see it as a way to keep them honest, because the consumer knows they have other choices if one company starts to charge too much or just generally starts to F up. Even though I don't know much about the Commodore Corporation, seeing the largest independent manufactured modular home provider be acquired by a public company is kind of a bummer, especially since they are a family-run business. If you go to their website, it's easy to see that the family aspect is something they're very proud of. It's on the very first line of text, so in a sense it kind of seems like the end of an era. It would be very easy to assume that this is a strategic play by Cavco to take out the competition so they can raise prices. But what if it's the exact opposite? In the report, it's stated that price is a key driver in buying decisions in this industry, and it also talks a lot about affordable housing. So my feeling is this is a way that they'll be able to charge less per home to make more money. If we look at something as simple as appliances, they had very strong buying power before this purchase. Imagine walking into Whirlpool and saying, I'm going to be buying 14,214 fridges this year. What can you do for me? They're what you call a whale. Yesterday I bought a washing machine and the owner automatically knocked $200 off the price because I bought a fridge the day before, and he knows anytime I need an appliance for a home, I'm going to shop with him. $200 off just like that, and we're talking about a minnow compared to Cavco. No, smaller than a minnow, an amoeba. Now they've added another 3,700 fridges to how many they're going to be buying every year, likely allowing them to get an even better deal than they were before. Apply that same logic to every single building material required to build a manufactured home, and this is just one way they can save on costs by building more homes. If they pass those savings on to the consumer while keeping their profit margin the same, they'll be able to get more market share while offering the same product at a more affordable price. Manufactured homes are a big business in the United States. According to the Manufactured Housing Institute, approximately 94,000 HUD code manufactured homes were shipped in 2020. Cavco says affordability is a key driver for buyers, so making their homes more affordable while maintaining their profit margin could be a way they can gain more market share, and that would be a win-win for everyone. I think this acquisition by Cavco Industries has the potential to be a good thing for the manufactured home market. They're a company that wants to keep growing, and one way to do that is to make their homes more affordable with their added purchasing power. All speculation aside, I have bought homes from both Fleetwood and Palm Harbor out of their Oregon factories, shout out Forrest Barnes, and can say they're a company full of great people. That's all I've got for today. If you like manufactured home videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I've got new ones coming out every single week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.